garage on the east wing of the mansion. And normally what we found wouldn't really freak me out, but the daughter of this family came and threw a bunch of shit out of her car the other day, and we had to clean it up. And it's all on a blanket. And the guy I work with, he's a little hillbilly. He's from down in Scott County, Kentucky. Kentucky is what they call it down there. It's what we call it down there. What the fuck am I saying? And he starts. I hear zzz, zzz. I'm like, this is one fucked up toy, bacon. What the hell is this? And I turn around. He's got the biggest fucking vibrating cock ring I ever seen in my life. His hand, just playing with it. Who the fuck throws that out in their mom's garage? Never owned a fucking 6-inch long cock ring with vibrators on both sides. But if I did, I can guarantee you it would never end up on a floor of mom's house. Like I said, I'm from Kentucky. I currently live in Covington, Kentucky, and I love my city more than anything. Yeah, oh, love, baby. I don't know. Had some opportunities to go around the country, and I don't just mean on an airplane, man, on foot, in buses, and there's not a city in the world, or in the world, I've never been anywhere outside the United States. In this whole country, it's like my city, man. It's I don't know. It's so acceptable to be without a t-shirt in Covington, it's ridiculous. Now, if you end up in like Lower Price Hill, you see white guys walking around without a shirt on, but they got one in their hand. Guess they might think they have something to do later. They just don't seem to have the same commitment to shirtlessness that we have in Covington. There's some other differences between, say, Lower Price Hill and Covington. If you see a chick in Lower Price Hill walking around with black eyes, she probably didn't bring the right money back to her pimp. In Covington, if you see a woman walking around with a black eye, you know two things. One, she don't know when to shut the fuck up. And she's taken. Somebody loves that bitch.
It's my sister.
Love you, Mary Jane. Make me show you what's up. But back to the shirtless thing. The guy's always showing off the real nice tattoos that their friend did in the bathroom at Waffle House. Always like a Tasmanian devil flipping a bird with a rebel flag in the other hand. I got a couple tattoos, man. Them guys always want to ask me, like, man, what'd you pay for that on your arm? I paid $300. You know? Oh man, got this one for free. If I were you, I would go back to the trailer and got that done and demand a refund immediately. You didn't even get the money for it. You didn't get the money for it, it was free. There's so many shirtless guys in Covington, I swear to God, I spent the first 9 years of my life looking for a beach. That's a shitty one-liner. Put a lot of filter up, so it wasn't a one-liner at all. We grew up pretty poor over there in Kentucky. Had my dad not known about the secret about the high nutritional value of child abuse, we would starve to death. Just a joke about my dad beating the shit out of me. Dad thinks it's funny. He beats the shit out of his kid. Yeah. So I like doing comedy, man. I like watching comedy. I see a lot of comics do jokes about divorce. Currently going through a divorce. I ain't trying to fucking think funny about it yet. I was sold a false bill of goods. I'm going back to the trailer and demanded a refund. See, she told me she could cook, right? So the first night we moved in together, she said, honey, I'm going to make lasagna. And she goes to Kroger, and she comes back with a frozen stove for lasagna. I said, I thought you were going to make lasagna. This is how I always make it. She says it like I'm the fucking stupid one, you know? said, you didn't make that, honey. Stoker's made that. You just heated it up. Doesn't count. Heating shit up constituted cooking when we put a chef's hat on the sun. And then on Thanksgiving, me and my dad are in the basement, and she comes down, and she says, honey, crescent rolls didn't work. Now, I'm not a chef. I'm not a physicist. But I do know that crescent rolls do not perform a function. So when she says to me, honey, crescent rolls didn't work, fucking blew my mind. So I go upstairs, because I have to see what happened. And there on the tray is 6 half-inch tall triangle-shaped biscuits. She didn't know you had to roll them up. She thought it happened automatically. I did find out she was a better cook than I am because she could put a shitload more butter on them like that. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a fan of butter. So I'm going to be a dad soon, which is cool. Biggest response of the night, some white trash piece shit with a microphone is having a kid. Jay, thank you for taking a washing, steaming dump in the jean pants. But we just found out it's going to be a girl, and before we even knew the sex of the baby, I had been banned for shopping for this baby. Because we're in Once Upon a Child, and I say, should we get one of these cages? Apparently mothers do not like it when you refer to a playpen as a cage. And then they got the ones that there's like 8 sides and you can kind of change it to wherever you want to fit it into. What the perfect fucking thing for is an octagon. You know what I mean? Kind of get other babies now to fight our fucking kids. I've been fighting her 3-year-old for like 8 months. Ain't fucking won yet. Little bastard's persistent and tenacious like gravity.